Hi, welcome to episode 4 of Painting Casserole here at Pino's Palette San Bruno. Today we are going to try something new. We're going to paint the same painting. So we did get a request for us to try and recreate one of Monet's water lilies, so we chose one today. It's the Clouds one from 1903. So we are both going to try to paint the same painting today. And we're gonna try to add a little bit of commentary about our planning process and how we choose the colors that we choose, and maybe that'll be fun for you. So this is my, this is my palette. Over here, no. So this is my palette. I tried to match some of the colors, but I wanted to add this like neon green in there, fluorescent green. And I picked this sort of bronze leftover paint that I found. So we'll see. The approach that I usually take is look at the big swatches of color and try to put those in first with a big brush, and then once the entire canvas is covered with something, then I go back in and try to, I go big to small. So I try to grab all the shapes that are in different sizes, and then once I get down to all of the medium shapes, then grab all the small shapes. And so for me, I try to look at it like, I don't look at it as a whole, which is probably part of my personality. I'm very detail oriented, so I focus on little areas at a time, like what makes my painting not match the painting that I'm aiming for, and try to little at a time make them match, and then I at the end step back and take a look and see what happened.
And so here's the colors that I have. I try to just by eye match most of the colors up, and when I use white and black, pretty much think I can get everything matched up. And my approach is, I really don't have an approach. I just go and just start throwing paint on there.
Do it.
I just do it, and just go for it. And I let the canvas speak to me, kind of just start painting and then let it develop as it goes. I don't know. I just, yeah. And that's the way I do it. Pretty much describes my personality. I just go with the flow, let things develop and vibe off of things, and yeah. So we're gonna get ready to paint here. I'm gonna grab some white and black, and we're gonna get this party started. Don't threaten me with a good time.
These are the brushes I chose. This one is the thing I like to use to get all the big colors in there. My rug is in place.
All right.
Just so you guys know, it's really hard for me to not be in front of the camera, so now I use this rug on the ground, and I have to stand on the rug so I don't stand in front of the camera. Are we ready?
We're ready.
On your mark, get set, go!
Start the Benny Hills music.
done, and then it didn't make noise.
Oh, okay.
It done.
It done. There we are.
Oh, it looks nice.
Yours is nice too, look. Definitely.
They're both messes.
It's just you're supposed to get the impression of what you see. Yeah.
I can see on yours the little the clumps of flowers.
Oh, okay.
From here, yeah.
Yeah, it's like falling back. Like, Yeah, I was trying to get that in there.
Like this.
Uh-huh.
Oops.
Oh,
This.
yeah.
I could see.
I was trying to those in there. The clouds kind of they're too bold. I should have washed them out a little bit more, because they were almost look like more clumps of flowers or something, instead of looking like reflected clouds.
You know, I think I was focusing more on it's my same problem. I should study the photo for a little while. Because now I can see what the reflection is more, rather than it just looking like brown. To me, it was there was all these clumps of brown, but now I can see that it's supposed to be the reflection of
of the background.
Yeah.
The trees, the far receiving back. Yeah.
Yeah.
My clouds, I overdid them. I should have left them the way they were originally. Too much white.
It's hard because there's you're right, all these little. He did all these little details.
Yeah, he's got different size brushes. It's all the different size brushes, which I noticed I wasn't doing enough of.
Yeah.
And there's pops of color everywhere, like that pink with the black. It looks almost reddish.
Yeah, and the yellow, the little yellow flowers.
Yeah, the little yellow flowers, right? They just pop. They just and so from a distance you can't tell that they're yellow flowers. They almost look like the same color as the cloud. The clouds don't look white either. The clouds kind of look like mauve, or I don't know. From a distance, they don't look completely white. And then so those yellow flowers kind of look the same color until you get closer and you see them. It's a trip how it works. Yeah, just trip off.
But it's interesting too, because staring at it, if you just glance, you can't tell what it is. But then if you look at it longer, it's the image sort of comes to you.
Yeah, yeah. You start seeing it fall back, and you see you look at the top of the water.
Yeah, yeah. I like your top foliage better than mine.
Let me see here.
You can't really tell what this is.
Well, it almost looks like this is
This looks like an anteater with porcupine.
No, this is a little almost like this almost looks like a little island of small mound.
Instead of it being
instead of being reflection, yeah. Looks like a small mound with some grass or some long stringy grass.
I think because it's too defined than if it were actually a reflection in the water.
Yeah, I was using watered down paint for that area with the big brush and kind of just swooping across. I did some details, and then I took the big brush and that brownish color, I mixed the color, and I went like this over all of it, and that's how it got to look like it's a reflection.
It definitely looks more like a reflection. Yeah.
See, that's I like it. See, I should have done that with my clouds too, with the blue, with watered down blue or something. Just went over them, or just drag them with the dry brush. It would have toned them down.
Oh, good. Am I not recording? I'm
well, there it is. That was fun. That was actually an interesting exercise because, yeah.
That was hard.
Yeah, but it still it gives us some insight on what things we need to work on, techniques and so forth. The whole reflective water thing, that was once you start painting, I was looking at that, I'm okay, I need to make this look like reflective water. That was the one thing I was thinking when I was putting it on.
I want to paint those clouds. That's pretty much.
Oh yeah. Well, your clouds look way better than mine. They look like clouds. Mine's look like, I don't know. They just, I don't know.
That's a monster. It's like eyes and a mouth.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Maybe Monet was painting that, another message. An esoteric message within the painting. He was showing us his alchemy. Yeah, that's good. That's good. One thing I wanted to do is make sure I captured the depth because he's got that dark background.
Yeah,
Like,
you did it.
That's one thing I was trying to make sure I captured. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, almost like all you have to do is watch this out. It would look so much better.
I don't like it.